Hey everyone, this is Deepak, and in this blog video, I want to talk about something that is really important if you are using social media to prospect and grow your client base. So today we'll talk about targeting, and I want to give you a perspective on how do you target your ideal clients and prospect on a platform like LinkedIn, and how does that targeting strategy changes if you shift to a different platform like Facebook. I think this is where I find most people really don't have a clear understanding on how targeting options are different, and more importantly, how do you use those different aspects of the platform and create your own targeting strategy. So we'll take an example of, let's say if you're a financial advisor, because that is the group of people that we work a lot. But this could apply to you if you're also having a small business, if you're trying to grow your software company, if you have any other type of businesses which are consultation-led. So let's say if you're a financial advisor, then how do you think about LinkedIn targeting and how do you think about Facebook targeting? So before we get into how to target, let's kind of make sure that you understand how the platforms are designed. So LinkedIn is what we refer to as a structured data platform, which means the data that LinkedIn has, all the information that people like you and I provide, be it the job title, be it the companies that you're working with, the experiences, the education, and all of that on LinkedIn is very clean. And I would say like LinkedIn probably has like 98, 99% accuracy, which means any information that you see on LinkedIn on individuals or what they're doing, what they're working, is very accurate. So you can trust LinkedIn clean data and a structured data. And the structured aspect of the data, if you understand how data analytics work, is information that is easy to search. And LinkedIn with Sales Navigator and even LinkedIn free search tool, as you see here on my screen, provides you an ability to use these data points like title, for example, location, companies that people are working with, right? These are like some of many options available. And that makes the entire data model on LinkedIn very structured. So you can use a structured data to find your ideal clients and prospect. So I think for any businesses, including our own business, we really like the ease that comes with a structured data platform. So LinkedIn is a very structured data platform, and it allows you a certain type of targeting that I'm going to cover shortly. Now let's just quickly look into Facebook. Facebook, on the other hand, doesn't really have a structured data, because all of us on Facebook don't provide all the information to Facebook. Even though Facebook does have places where you can put your title, companies, not as detailed and structured as LinkedIn, but Facebook does have information that one can provide. But oftentimes, most people really don't put a whole lot of information. So Facebook data, which is very rich by the way as well, is based on behavior patterns that Facebook's algorithm is able to determine, and using a lot of rich data of people's interactions on the Facebook platform, Facebook's algorithm over the years have become really good, and it allows you to target people. And Facebook on a paid advertising platform that we love to use, and we run a lot of retirement ads. I run ads for my own businesses, which is a consultation, consulting business, training and software company that we run here. Facebook behavior is organized into interest that again you see on my screen here, and you're able to obviously do both the platform LinkedIn and Facebook allows you to do geographic targeting, which means you can find people in your own city based on a location that you have, based on radiuses or just the name of the city. So that is common between the two platforms, but fundamental difference between the two platforms is one has a lot more structured data that can be used, and the other one is more of a behavior data, which then results into an interest-based targeting that Facebook offers. So now that you understand the difference between the two platforms, one is a data structured platform, one is a behavior-based platform. Now let's take an example to see how can you really use this thing and how can you build a strategy in your business. So what we find is, every business, let's say again, if you're a financial advisor and if you're trying to get certain clients for retirement planning, financial planning, insurances, how do you think about this? So one way, and what we have seen work really well, and what we recommend in our program or our services for advisor is you absolutely want to first of all make sure that you put together a strategy to use both platforms. So on LinkedIn, your strategy should be around using the data that you have. So targeting people on certain type of industry, for example, or titles. So if you have a practice, let's say if you're focusing on high net worth people, then targeting people who are senior level people or even sales professionals in certain type of industry might be a good place to start on LinkedIn. If you also want to help solopreneurs, entrepreneurs, individual business owners, again, LinkedIn is a great place. You can find people who are CEOs of a small firm or individual contractors or consultants, and you can just ask LinkedIn, hey LinkedIn, show me all those people, let's say in Toronto market as an example, and LinkedIn will give you a lot of people. So now what happened is you have this whole bunch of people that you're able to now access. You can reach out to them, you can connect with them and then get them into a whole campaign process. But LinkedIn allows you to start the targeting. So the reason we like LinkedIn a lot is because if you're offering a higher value services, then choosing your market is very important. So going to the right people is a good marketing system, and it will be more efficient. And LinkedIn is the only platform right now that is really effective, and it's designed to do that. You can narrow down the list, you can reach out to people, and then you can start to drive appointments with them. So in my case, for example, when I started helping financial advisor in 2018, we used LinkedIn because we wanted to make sure that we are not reaching out to any other businesses. And since then, we only have prospected financial advisor. Now, as we launch our software platform, Fintello, which is essentially designed for any consultation businesses, we are looking into going to charities, for example, and help charities do a lot more fundraising. So we'll be using LinkedIn, identifying a group of people who work in the not-for-profit sector, reach out to them. We're also going to work with small software companies, find them, reach out to them. So you see now, my goal would be to make sure that I'm not wasting my time and only going to people that belongs to this category. And LinkedIn is a platform of choice when it comes to something like that. That's always a recommended method. In fact, I started my business with the method on LinkedIn because it is very targeted, very focused, and it allows you to go down a path to sit down with your ideal prospect, have a conversation, understand their need, offer solutions. Anybody who's trying to start a business, they have to start through LinkedIn approach because it gives you all that defined parameters. Let's switch gear into Facebook. How is Facebook effective? Now, what we find on Facebook is very good for behavior type thing, and it probably also is very good for certain niche market. Like in our case, we have a very successful Facebook ad campaign that we've been running since 2019, and we have got a lot of financial advisor clients. So we know that we can attract a niche market through Facebook. So financial advisors can also attract small business owners, professionals like doctors and dentists and all that. But we don't recommend doing that because it typically will end up being a little bit more expensive to get leads. You're making the Facebook algorithm work a lot harder because now it has to find out all the people who falls into that niche category. So what we find Facebook really good today, mainly for financial advisor, is a larger market, like people who are nearing retirement or people who are already retired, people who are looking for insurances when they have a new child born in the family. So that life events, basically. And then putting a layer on top with like a portfolio value, for example, or other parameters that you can define, Facebook is able to now deliver the ads to a lot of people. And the way Facebook algorithm learns is like it shows to a group of people that it believes based on its own data is most likely to be interested. And as people start clicking, it drills down and see what kind of parameter they're finding and what probably is the pattern that it need to follow. And we see like a retirement ad campaign, when 2 people click, Facebook kind of goes and shows it to more people like the 2. And before you know, you have a good retirement ad campaign that is bringing leads for people who are either just retired or people who are nearing retirement with a portfolio value of $500,000, million or whatever. So we like Facebook as a broad targeting strategy. So that is really how we look at it. So again, if you have a business, if you're trying to grow client, use both the platform, obviously that's our recommendation, but don't try to do the same logic of targeting. Like narrow it down a little bit more on LinkedIn, and on Facebook define those situations and life events that one is going through, and then create your campaigns. Now in both the options, after you identify a target market, you need to have good campaigns, you need to have a good process and everything obviously in place for you to be able to sit down with prospect. But for the purpose of this video, I wanted to just focus today on targeting. So again, just to summarize, both LinkedIn and Facebook offer different targeting options. One is more structured data, good to define a market that you reach out to, and Facebook is good for unstructured behavior data that you can use for life events and situations or interest of people. So use that interest-based targeting and a structured data targeting on LinkedIn. And if you do that, you should have a good marketing campaign that is generating appointments, getting you clients. So again, hope this helps. If you have any questions, reach out to us on our website at wiserlearn.com or fintello.com. We're also creating some really good technology to help you manage all your marketing and sales campaign in one place. And we do one of these videos each week, so please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hope this helps. Talk soon.